Good afternoon. I'm here to talk about something that is pending my speech. Share this video. I've been speaking about what is happening in Zambia, particularly politics. And when I see certain things happening, I get disappointed. Because our aim now should be for us to work together as opposition to find means and ways to replace President Hakainde Hichilema. As you can see, President Hakainde Hichilema in the middle there is signing the Bill 7. He has done what is needed to be done. And we're where we are because of this circus. I'm here to repeat my statement again. Honorable Brian Mundubile, you are so dear to me as my incoming president. Leave these people. They are already dented. They want to add you to their dents, to their bad name, to their bad luck. Zambians already love you. And you don't need to stick around people who can do anything to destroy your good name. And therefore, as my father, I will advise that you leave these people. Dr. Chishimba Kambwili, I'm very disappointed in you because just a few weeks ago, my lips are dry, guys. I was on another live stream. Somebody was going to mess your name up, and I came on this platform to speak against that. So now when I see you making the same errors, my lips are dry. When I see you make the errors, which I don't expect from you, I will speak about it. Because our aim is not to fight each other, but to work together in unity. Everything was going well before you came out of prison. They were united. They were trying by all means to push themselves. And we never had negative statements, against ABCD, especially from a fellow presidential aspiring candidate. Supporters is normal. Supporters can say that. But I never heard Makebe Zulu do an audio talking about Mundubile, or Mundubile do an audio talk about Makebe Zulu, or Lubinda do an audio talk about Mundubile and the rest. It has never happened, unless I've missed that audio, but it has never happened. Now, we may be younger than you, sir, in politics, but we are the Gen Z generation, okay? I may be born in 1983, but the now politics is with the Gen Z. That's why the young people were able to be attracted to Hakainde Hichilema when he said, "Call me Bali." And the youths, majority, they voted. So now, when the youths have been disappointed, they're looking for who they can go to. And then they find that their only hope, they're messing around, they will stick to Hakainde Hichilema. You cannot enter into a warfare and start fighting your soldiers. You cannot be in a battlefield and start, messing around with your soldiers and you expect to survive. You need each and every person in this battlefield. To beat Hakainde Hichilema is not child's play. Screen record it. To beat Hakainde Hichilema is not child's play. It's not politics of 19 Pendef Kondo. We are talking about beating somebody who has managed to restructure debt, who has managed to be loved by the Wazungus and is on Telegraph and whatever you can call it. We're talking about somebody who's given tax holidays to his funders. We're talking about somebody who has managed to bring the students close by giving them student allowance and meals. We're talking about somebody who's building hostels. What do you have to offer except to disrespect a fellow member? You understand? Piece of Rachel. I don't have time. I don't have time. Nonsense. You think to beat Hakainde Hichilema is a joke? Many things I've spoken about, he has made sure he has fulfilled them. I came on this social media platform talking about how the Chishimba family has been neglected. In August, yesterday, he has promised the family he will fulfill that wish. He will fulfill 75%. Right now, the electricity, tell me which you can talk about load shedding now. He has made sure he's campaigning whilst you're fighting yourselves every day. And be reminded that Zambians will never forget how PF was a bloody mess. And the only person that people can trust is a person that you're attacking every day. So continue. Attack Brian Mundubile if you like all your life, all day long. And I can guarantee you, if Hakainde Hichilema wins in 2026, you're all going to jail. You're all flipping going to jail. And I'm not going to use my... I feel you are very ungrateful. Because I came on this platform to speak against the injustice when you're in jail. How dare you come out of jail and what you want to do is to torment your fellow brother? What is this? Aren't you supposed to be moving together? Now you're accusing Brian Mundubile of having crimes. Well, sir, since you have the evidence, you must go to the police station and report him. The same way Jemima wanted to report you, and I came on this platform to defend you. What do you call this? You've disrespected this man from day in, day out. It started with that useless girl in London, in Manchester, wherever she is, doing videos saying he is with Hakainde Hichilema. Now Bill 7 has fallen through. You want to put the blame on him. You are irresponsible adults. And your leadership ended in 2021. After Hakainde Hichilema, we are not going to any recycled old politician. You think Zambians, they don't read internet? You think because we are feeling sorry was what has happened to Dr. Edgar Chagalungu, you think we will never forget the pangas and machetes? PF. You messed up. You are the reason why we're in this mess. You are the reason why we even did try and error on Hakainde Hichilema. You, Dr. Kambwili, you are moving around speaking rubbish about Dr. Edgar Chagwalungu. Because of you, Hakainde Hichilema is president today. You are the reason why we're in this mess. And today you come, the only candidate we have hoping. You want to start talking negative about him. You, again, you have come. What spirit do you have? What spirit do you have that you come and start attacking this man, Brian Mundubile? Now, my people, we are going to accuse HH. Let's not add HH in this matter. We can see that all these old cargoes, they are jealous of the young man, Brian Mundubile. You will never be an alternative and president of Zambia. No Zambian can vote for bitter people like you and Lubinda. Never. Which Zambians will vote for you? We thought by you going to jail, you will come back reformed. Tondolo Musuma, Wabafiash. You have disappointed me beyond words because I stood on this platform and said we should give you a chance. Giving you a chance is not insulting another brother. A politics of dividing people. A politics of calling Mundubile insults, which he has never. He is a noble man, respectable man. You come from jail, and you have come with your wahala. You have come. Now, Mwisa, congratulations. And you always appear during elections. And when HH will squeeze you, you will now be on HH side. Because he will squeeze you very soon. You are going to jail again. What is all this? What do you call this? Let me play for you. We need to have evidence. And some useless person came on social media and said, it's an old audio. Hey, stay in your corner. There's an old audio for 2 years ago. There's a new audio for yesterday. Listen to this audio.
Hello. Ndemieva bakashishi. Awe mwilanchindika, you have already shouted me. Okay, kashishi. I'm not older than you wakulanje bati bakashishi. Mwana ni wa Kambwili mwila. Okay, kashishi. Ndepa bati kashishi. Time is long gone. Iya kula tusinya. Let me tell you one thing. We are politicians. Wanted. Don't intimidate your fellow politicians. Okay, now listen. Let me tell you. Listen to me. Yes, then talk. Kashishi. Yes. If you are supporting a person who lives in glass houses, don't throw stones. No. Evidence. He
said he has evidence.
You have also got your supporters in Gatwalande to Mundubile I will finish you. Imanga Twalanda Pase Mwachileta Bukabola, Momukatemwa. I took Lungu on instant. Okay, right, let's face it. You see,
okay? So, Dr. Kambwili, since you have evidence, go and report Brian Mundubile to the police. Let's start a court case. And him too, he should sue you for defamation of character. You can't be the person that you destroyed Lungu. You destroyed this man. We watched you. You destroyed him. Today, he's 6 feet under because of you. Baba Lusamba is in jail because of you. You're talking. You talk. Why can't you put people together and say, let's see if Chako, Zambians are not at your mercy to be their president. They are not desperate. Zambians have a variety of choice. It's not like 2021, where we only had a church. And if you continue with this trajectory, HH will pull through. And when you go to jail, and your children will be writing a long love letter on Facebook, you'll be there in jail. Let them be dealing with your matter. Tomorrow, Kwatano will say on yourself, you lost 2 brothers. You mean you can't even work together to see how you can remove this person who made your brothers die? You're fighting people within the party. What is that? Say, your brothers have left widows and children. Say, but it's here watching mu fridge. Say, people are in jail. Say, but chilango bali lufia bakashi. Say, you cannot be selfish and wicked at the same time. You have evidence about Brian Mundubile. Bring it on. If he sues you for defamation of character, you are going to say he's a UPND stooge. And that mwasile terela mweka. Umwena kainda uyo, aina wa church ukoeka. Umwena ale kampena mwena mfia church. What have you done since you came out? Apart from endorsing the candidature of Lubinda, who is grandpa that should be at the farm, managing vegetables. What type of advisors can you be in politics? And today, you wonder why even Christopher Kangombe has decided to go with Chavinga. You are a disgrace, both of you, for your failed leadership and mentorship. Because instead of you mentoring those young people in parliament to give them advice and caution about Bill 7, you've been up and down fighting each other. Fighting. I've got an audio. More than 30 minutes. Discussing brand Mundubile. By this man who works with Lubinda. I'm sharing. Charlie, your people were Nile Mesa. I'm fed up. I've never seen this level of disorganization in my life. UPND was in opposition. They were not this disorganized. You are so disorganized. For people who are in government for 10 years. You people are not poor, you are rich. You've got companies, Mwaledia. You've got nice properties. Chishimba. Let me play. I think now we'll be doing tit for tat now. Because even the elders have tried to speak to you. You don't listen. Let me say this about my brother Makebi Zulu. The reason why from the first place I told you to stay away. I was trying to prevent you from being used by these same people. They don't even want you on the ballot. They just wanted you to be like quality democracy na Makebi Zulu alisa but abantu basadide Lubinda. That is why Lubinda has even moved the convention. Then you come out and say, oh, it's not me who said that, it's Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu, wake up! Celestine Mukandila, wake up! These old people don't give a shit about you. All they want is for them to be in those positions. You are busy there. No, I'm SG. I'm what? SG. Which SG? You cannot even bring convention in January. You want to put it in April. April with who? Because we are going to move the filing in of nomination. We're going to put it in March. Akainde, move it to March. So you want to do convention in April. You don't even know this guy, HH. Have you really mastered your opponent well? That is why we have 30 MPs that signed Bill 7. Bali mwanafia tapakuwa ya waafia. Sibongi the latest today was campaigning for UPND candidate mayor in Kasama. Where are you, Lubinda, to counsel that girl whose father has been your friend? GBM. They have found comfort in HH now. It means you have failed as a leader. For Sibongi to go and join an UPND now to be proud now. To be advocating for UPND to say, who take over the poor, niba UPND so Muwambe nabo. And she's a member of parliament on Patriotic Front. Chabinga took your part through Mausamp. Every day it's Mundubile. Mama WhatsApp group, Charlie, I'm tired. PF can stress you, I'm telling you. I've never seen such a disorganized, I'm telling you. I was UPND and I can tell you this. Do you know why there's never been any confusion? They chose one leader since Kete. You failed to choose a leader because you too want to be leader. You want to be leader. At your age, 60 what? You think Gen Z will vote for 65? We're not voting for that. You don't see Chawaiche. You don't see Kasonemwanda. You don't see this government, every government, then I'm use ever chula. 2026. If you don't put Brian Mundubile or a youth, a church will go through. And you'll be going to jail. What can I mean? You think because the HH they've done what do you call this? They have acquitted you at Nashibi Milandu Shireisa. I have the file. Bakami kaka kaboki. Mukafira no kupeka la pazambe. If you want, start running now. Start running now. You failed the Zambian people on Bill 7. Then you want to be insulting Mundubile? Uakaele? Allah. This level of disrespect to allow pushing on social media. Anything I say, go and see HH Acts. You and PF have advised you since that you don't listen. I complained about electricity. We've been complaining. He has acted. We have complained about so many things. He's acting. He's campaigning. After 6 months, Amaraita Ngambo Kushima, he's already gone through. Mukashashan. Oh, Amaraita Kuri, another 5 years. Use your brain. Use your brain. That's why Nachafa Panga separate video. Wait. I have an audio. I have a 30-minute audio.
So all of them there, they are now smiling, knowing that, I've got adoption and I've got funding for. Half of the towns has always been divided. So that them, they appear clean and continue to fight it away.
Have you heard? Let me start. We'll start here.
Hello?
Yes, what's up?
Yes, my brother.
Yes, how are you doing?
Me, I'm okay. I don't know what you're doing there.
So pushing him there. Politics, I don't know.
Politics.
Of course, sir. How's the Mumba?
Mumba is okay. Mumba is okay. Mulikuma campaign?
Well, so, person I'm heading back. One or two things. I went to see the boss, but then I found that
your boss is Lubinda.
He was having a meeting with a few people. So
Oh.
I need to go back. So I'm just at them.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it's going to happen maybe tomorrow or Sunday.
Oh, okay. So, apakati na confusion, it means there will never be a convention.
But our boss himself, he wants a convention, no? Our boss convention, right? But what had happened is, the guys were serious like a coup d'etat,
Ati?
The guys were serious with coup d'etat.
They were serious.
Accusing Mundubile now.
They were very serious. To adjust the party.
The man next to Lubinda is the one talking.
Themselves, Wampakata was ready to chair that meeting, the Central Committee, and he was ready to pronounce this guy as the only sole candidate.
Which guy?
The team that in Pakata is on.
Oh, yeah. Mundubile, okay.
So the issue is, if I were in the copper belt, in our boss, okay? Then our boss received the information to say there are some youths who have left from Usakile, sponsored by Pavuma, to come and block him from entering the Central Committee meeting. And once he is stopped, Pakata was to chair that meeting. Okay, because he would be away, absent. So to preside over that meeting and pass a resolution that the Central Committee has nominated the BM to be the sole candidate. Okay, and that information was very credible.
Yeah.
Very, very credible. Even some youth chairmen had been brought in and quarantined somewhere. One of them or two refused, and they were the ones who brought the report. So I said, coming from there now. This is the thought. Then some members of the Central Committee, they were even given a room in readiness. There were 15 given, 62 of them. Okay? So that's why that Central Committee was necessary to cancel. And those absolutely taken.
Have you heard what he said? Why they cancelled the meeting? Okay? According to him, Brian Mundubile had hired 62 people, paid them 5,000 each to do a coup and take over the party. Imagine the party that is in the hands of Chabinga. Chabinga took it in 2023. You are now accusing someone who has not even a paper. Okay, even if he does a coup, how is he going to go to convention without the papers of the party? You see how they are lying against him. Wait, listen. It's a long story.
Now, when there's such a plot, you need to investigate it thoroughly before you even...
There's a plot.
investigation started.
Gabriel Kikombo is the one talking, the one next to Lubinda there.
Guys were pushing for having that convention by 15 December. Because they wanted to have it before the voting of Bruce. Because they knew that Bruce will expose them. So the idea was to have it.
Have you heard that Bill 7 will expose them?
15 was
These
fine,
guys are
which
deadly.
was the last day of Parliament. Then on Monday, based on that extension or change in the standing order, they now go and vote for Bill 7, knowing that they have the part in their hands. That is the whole point.
Okay.
Even those who stayed there were there. They are part of that arrangement. They just donated the number of people which can make the bill pass. So that then they appear clean and continue to fight the battle of the party. They sent those the original rebels, those ones in the Sunday Chanda, those are the original ones they sent.
Have you ever seen Sunday Chanda with Brian Mundubile? Have you heard what he said? They send the original rebels, even the language they use. These are the people you will vote for next year, 2026. You must be crazy to put Lubinda and Kambwili in government. Are you listening? Calling people, fellow members, rebel. Sunday Chanda, I've never seen him with Mundubile. Okay? Chavinga made a statement himself, stating that the reason why people voted for Bill 7, he himself, he called them and they have an agreement. But you see how they want to shift the blame on Mundubile? They are putting that on him so that Lubinda wants to be the president of the Patriotic Front and he should be on the ballot. It's a big story. You hear how even they even use tribe, these people. Let's go. We are continuing. It's a big event.
Who are in inverted commas in good standing with the party, who can come to the convention, stay their way. That is the move they played there.
And it was a move they played.
Yeah, but there was one thing, one arrangement that all of them got money. Not even one was spared. All of them got money.
Okay.
That's why they didn't go in to vote. Because if you want to show that you don't agree, you go and vote. So that if the report doesn't say 100% agree, you go.
But I'm told some of those who didn't vote didn't believe in the electronic voting, so they were fearing that even if they vote, the electronic voting, according to some, they are saying it was more like rigged already.
Yeah.
So they are saying the best was to do like what UPN did to Bhutan, whereby you stay away. It means you've already blocked the vote.
You don't stay away from Parliament. UPN stayed away. They went to Akainde's house. So they should have Koronganya their friends. But they knew that their friends were in Roas and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. None of them reported. None of them reported to say our friends are this side. Well, they're not holding press conferences together. They were holding press conferences together there, promising Zambians, no one will go and vote here. What changed? The whole thing was to protect one individual, to look like he was very serious about this, and that was part of the program.
Yeah.
So the convention will happen, at least to the best of my knowledge, and the boss wants the convention to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
But we have to be mindful about people using underhand methods. I think that is what has caused the delay.
Okay. But to be very frank, we are not as strong as we were 2 to 3 months ago. I'm seeing the party being divided. This group comes, this group comes. I'm foreseeing a situation where we are splitting. And as long as we split, there is no group that is going to beat HH. All of us, we are going to be losers. And that's that is the most unfortunate.
Have you heard what he said? As long as you split, there is nobody who's going to beat HH. All of us are going to be losers. You understand? So tell me, why would Kambwili, Lubinda be trying to divide and scatter people? They are dining with Haka in the Ichilema. They are on a mission. They will never hold any convention. Lie. They will never. It's all staged. Stage management. Why would somebody be always doing, since 2022, I'm not PF. Palasti, Mao Sampa even did what he did. Balongo wa freedom or not freedom. PF is no longer in the hands of anybody, the original owners. Who do we blame? And then every day, excuse me, why are you insulting me? Atase, am I the one in the audio? Get out with your useless leadership. If leadership, you think you use your head, you can't be going all around social media fighting these people on WhatsApp groups. Every day you're blaming Mundubile for the MPs. Now you're saying he was part of the plan. Which plan? When a lot of PF MPs bad Kwateminandu, Tamala Kwatama problems, even you, Lubinda, didn't you go to court? You, Kambwili, didn't you go to court? How many PF people have got court cases? So based on the court cases they have, they had to either vote for Bill 7 or not. We have a given Katuta who did not turn up for Bill 7. And she was acquitted for something that they were trying to penalize her because now they know that they have the numbers of Bill 7. You understand? So you can't come here when we're trying to advise you. You're not listening. You can't see that these people are playing game. They are even playing Makebi Zulu. Wamsha ties. Makebi so eminine tukakupera. But wait, listen.
Thing that has happened. We are coming up nicely, Pajato, Tienda convention, we choose someone, and everyone was promising us the structures to say, if I lose, this one wins, I'll support this one. If I lose, everyone will. Yeah. Now, Payaoneka Manje, my group, about 4 groups.
Your observation is correct. But the sad thing is that the observation that you are observing now, that has always been the status of this party. You just didn't know. You just didn't know. The party has always been divided from the time that the convention, the opening of nominations was announced. You have just observed late. As we knew always. And this is one of the reasons why the convention has been delaying to happen.
Wait. Did you hear what he said? He says the convention is what caused all these, divisions. But think about it this way. Lubinda was never a presidential candidate in 2022-2023. Okay? He knew that Brian Mundubile would be picked. So what did he do? He enticed Edgar Chagalungu. Let's go. You stand. It's you people want. Jealous people. Now Edgar Lungu is dead. You have not even buried him. You are so shameless. You are supposed to be even in South Africa. While Kambwili and Lubinda go to South Africa in court. Until Walungu Akabashike. What are you doing near presidents? What are you doing near presidents? You call yourself a leader of PF. When Chabinga is in the country, the leader of PF. What is your impact in the Patriotic Front right now? Apart from holding meetings with a Chitenge material you put somewhere on the table and you say you're holding a meeting, Central Committee meeting. When the person who's holding the papers has been going to BBC interview, SNBC interview, NBC interview, KBN interview, Chabinga. But you want to kufika fiance pale Mundubile. Why? You are jealous people. That is why your old politics. Old politics. How many good leaders who would have been presidents have died? You think you are bringing out politics? You have an old cargo. I will personally decampaign both of you if you be on the ballot. If you will dare, both of you. Anyway, we'll make sure you're not on the ballot. Yeah, your cases should come alive. Your cases should come back again. Which Zambia are you going to be president for? With this wickedness, we should make you Zambia. Mukeza shupa. Mukeza to worship for charity. Panga people. No. No. Listen. They are the ones who are dictators. They are more dictators, even more than Hakainde himself. I'm sure you taught him. You are the masters. Listen.
So that the party doesn't split. Okay? But otherwise, that split is already there. I can assure you. And the split, unfortunately, is coming from Mundubile team.
Have you heard?
That I can say. And it's coming from them. I've seen all these other teams. They're able to sit down.
The one speaking is this one, this guy here.
But only one.
This one. A picture. This man. He's aspiring to be anywhere where you see Lubinda, they are together. This one. Kikonge. Kangani Kikonge. This one. See how he's confidently saying the person who's brought split is Mundubile. Mundubile was a leader of opposition in parliament. Mao Sampa took the party and gave the opposition leadership to who? To Chabinga. As we speak, Mundubile is a backbencher. He has no say. He's not a leader. So if you people can make up such lies, Edgar Lungu, you were surrounded by your enemies. You are dirty. You are evil. You should never be anywhere near the ballot. We will never allow you. We will never allow you. Imitime ukukosa so. Ulebe pesho muntu ati is the one who's divided. When Chabinga comes confident, ayeti nokutindine and wina wa PF undine. Basala balibe mapepala. Even kukot wale hapa 9th January. We're going to court. And I ask myself, are these people using the kanongobility or about for like 20 million according to what JJ Banda said? On the 9th when you go, they were Dijan. You go again in February, they were Dijan. PF is dead on the physical paper. You cannot be anywhere on the ballot as PF. Only the ones working with Chabinga will be on the ballot. He's already in an alliance with Hakainde Hichilema. So, what you are fighting for, we don't understand. Listen, I'm playing. It's a big event.
Sit down with others. Why is that so?
They are saying Mundubile doesn't want to sit with others.
Okay. You understand?
I'm following you.
Why is it so? The only time that he goes to meet with people is when there are people involved like Wainonge Wina, Paul Rumbi, and so on. That's the only time he agrees to sit there. But the other candidates, I've seen them sitting with the president. Even without Wainonge Wina, they call each other, they think that it's the right hand,
He's talking about how everyone else can sit with Mundubile, but Mundubile cannot sit with them. Even if it's you, can you sit with such people? Even if it's you, Wamalama. What are you doing sitting with such people who are planning evil like this? Ha! Yeah. Even just the audio, he has cases. You see, so bala plan na bekala to alampela case. So now that Kambwili you are talking, you have to go to the police station to register your complaint. And then the government will start investigating Kaidi. Since you have evidence. And if he charges you now for liable, you will say, Mundubile is working with UPND. You are, honestly, I don't even understand. Edgar Lungu must be buried. And you two should be the ones in the forefront. Not looking for presidency. How are people finding these recordings? This is not safe. Now, if they're always talking bad, if about someone will record them. Every day talking bad about this man. Planning evil. Me, I've received phone calls. Hey, don't support Mundubile. He works with UPND. Blah, 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 blah. You think for me to be called leader in terms, get up and said, you think I just came here? Why do you think HH acts when I post? He knows that I don't post junk. He knows I get authentic information. That is why they make sure they act on what I say. But you are giving you advice. Work with this person. You are fighting him. You never even, Lubinda, you never even wanted to be president those days when Isiel told Lubinda to be a speaker of the National Assembly if they go back to power. Why is he now looking for presidency now? Why is he abandon his to South Africa? Why is he so that he shouldn't look bad on him? Now Cash Makebe, he doesn't know. He's being used. He will be dumped so badly by these people. They are users. Politician, trust these politicians at your own risk. Trust them at your own risk. And I don't want even to receive any phone call from anyone. Because I don't like people who are hypocrites. You will not put the lives of my Zambian people in danger. And secondly, I will not be part of this your seekers. Then tomorrow you'll be in power and Zambians will say, no, what to vote. You should fly. I've already done enough with the HH, and I'm trying at least to correct him. Him too, he doesn't listen, but I will continue harder on him. But Kambwili to PF Valuzi. What are you doing near presidency?
Our leaders are giving hope of unity. But for one candidate, I have never personally seen him even just this thing of meeting, for example, my council chairman, my mayor, and so on. Okay? In what capacity are you meeting them? You get my point?
Yeah.
Yeah? Even the MPs, you can meet MPs whilst in parliament. Because they are parliamentary.
Since I've been talking about PF, I've never seen Lubinda gather a meeting of MPs. Which MP can listen to Lubinda? But Sharinga can gather MPs. Mundubile can gather MPs. It should tell you, you are not a leader. You are failed. And if you failed as a leader, give it to people who can manage leadership. Zambia is not your country alone. Give it to the right people who can handle these things. You have failed. You took Zimani. Kupolis. How can Shaka in that? What is it? If Lubinda is going to stand on the ballot and he'll be allowed to stand as president, Zambia, you'll be doomed with this man. He's a very wicked man. Yes, I'm talking. Even the whole issue that is happening in South Africa, these people have played politics on this matter. They have played politics. By now, Edgar Lunga to Shika Kale. But you looked at it as an opportunity to make a name. It's shameful to see you. No, you are very shameless. If you really bother about ECL, come here in South Africa, go and pay a hotel, go and stay there. And be talking from media there. We have social media, we'll hear you. You want to be in Zambia. Edgar was a president. That's why you messed him up. You destroyed him. Went to radio stations, talked about him, and you said you will never go back to PF. Aren't you now part of PF? You even abandoned your political party, and this is with Kasaboy, my sister Saboy. So, when I hear you speak like this, you are a danger. We are in a worse situation with UPND. But it is more dangerous to trust Lubinda and Kambwili to come back in. Please, Zambia people, I'm begging you. These two is dangerous. I would even rather Makepe Zulu works with Mundubile and they make a team. Not Yababidi. No. No. They are very dangerous. And unfortunately, my brother, he was told wrong information. His people started spreading wrong information. But if you can also ask for forgiveness and see how we work, Tito Abomba, you can be a magistrate or whatever, DPP. Leave these old people. They will mess you up. Celestine Mukandila, leave these old people. They are doing the deadly politics of destroying someone's character. Muchidaba Iche. Work with people who will not dent your names. Ha! What is that? Character assassination back to back. You started with Lungu. Ukubana laba Lungu. Ukubana laba Lungu. Ukuba poor. Today, I sympathize with ECL. Really? Or you sympathize with his seat? Mwale kumpwa. Chipuna chaba lungu. You should not even be aspiring, both of you, for presidency. I would rather even Makebi and Mundubile why send Babila to send to their bomber. Not Jab and Makebi. Find a way to go and see Mundubile. Weka. Don't send people. Don't send grandma to go and see them. Go yourself physically. Before these two mess you up. These two will mess you up. From there, we'll take when a bino. Once when I chama youth. If my own mother, who's 62, cannot vote for you, you think who will vote for you, my youth? Be serious. Zambia, these two, I banish them.
That it has to be in the substance of parliament in parliamentary grounds. He is no longer the leader of the opposition in parliament. But how do you start colonizing my MPs? Every time there's a press conference, you're the one talking. You get my point? While the leader of opposition is not somebody they want to talk. So what you're doing there, you're creating a parallel center of power. Meaning in the party, there are now two.
The person talking is Lubinda's body like this. So this is what they talk in their meetings. Today, we have scattered you. There's no way you can come and mess our country. Zambia, you are grown now. Leave it. Go and farm. But me cannot opposition ku farm. If you cannot work with the young people, Makebi Zulu, na Mundubile Mwawika Pamo, you are not even near the ballot. We cannot put you there. You've gone to tell Makebi Zulu lies. So meaning, Cash Makebi Zulu Valem Monfiaf Teshi. If you watch this video, I'm telling you, Makebi Zulu, they are using you to divide and rule. Wait. You thought that we didn't. We have these audios. Out of respect, we kept them aside. But since you started fighting Mundubile, let people know your plans.
No party can stand like that. No party can stand. When there are things like a death, Kasama Mea, Bamwanira, and so on, they are the first one to go to the press announcing the death of a member of the Central Committee.
And so?
Whose job is that? Isn't that the job of the president?
Which president?
Who are you to convene a press conference and say, I want to announce that on behalf of...
Have you heard? Have you heard? Who are you? You understand? This is how they sit. Who are you? ECL left Brian Mundubile as a Tonsi Alliance parliamentary chairman with the SC Chifumu Banda. But you heard what this guy is saying. Who are you? Which means, I spoke to Lubinda. Himself, he said it. You can't call the person president in my presence. So in their minds, they sit, who are you? Who are you to announce a funeral? Who are you to gather Vanan? So Gabriel Kikombe. People are even typing your name. You are evil. God is good. Because he's exposing your plans way before. Imagine even writing a statement. The convention will be in April. Because they've already chosen now. That was supporting Mundubile. Then now they come back and say, no. Mundubile is already working with HH. If Mundubile is working with HH, why is he not the leader of opposition? Shameless people. Greed is why you want to be president. You are not doing it for the people of Zambia. You are admiring how HH is doing picky na picky dolly iwetiza kumanga. So even you want to come back. Pesa bachpon. Who will give you that chance? If you like, be on the ballot. No Zambian will vote for you.
Is that correct, Chairman?
Yeah.
No, I've just asked a question. Is that correct in the protocol?
It's very disturbing, German, this order.
It's supposed to be done by the. It's supposed to be done by the president. So, like the other issue, Muziwa Parankaria na lapse hapa. The delay in the boss announcing that is standing. So wanapeza nishibaja bantu wanapanga kudala mabonds yao from 2023. You get the point? From
2023. Then you want to come together because I
have been doing that. So ndiye mene pankala manje issue about it now. Loyalty manje. Because most of those MPs started following in 2023. Then the boss when I announced this year pa manje manje to immediately. So hapo ndipo pali challenge hapo manje hapo.
I agree.
Hapo ndipo pali challenge because you are talking of
almost 4 years.
Bene shaka fosu. Bene mpakata. You know that
most of them,
because those after they were relieved of their positions. That also made them now, because of the Bill 7, it has made them now also not to be close na Brian, because Brian also, from the look of things, doesn't want to associate himself with someone who voted for Bill 7.
He realized also that that Bill 7 has dented you. So now he has to run away from his own people and say they voted on their own.
Those you heard what those guys were saying. Those guys were saying, we were fired. So why should we vote for someone who fired us? Because he gave instructions.
But you know, not everyone was.
Did you hear what he said? He said they were fired after Bill 7. All of us heard how Lubinda came on a live stream and said, I'm firing you with immediate effect. He mentioned the names. And one of them was Shakafuso. Now, if you decide to fire only the people who support Mundubile and put your people, Benasirumesi, Beka, you are also doing Zambezi region in PF. We already know what you are doing in PF. And then you expect now Shakafusa to say, Kaidi, my boss, ni Lubinda. As who? When Chawinga is the one who has the paper. Even if it's you, my dear friends, who will you go and rally behind? The one with the paper or the one that's yap that can fire you any minute? Because if they give him that paper, he will fire everybody and put his people and then say he's a president. He's a dictator. Worse than HH. Baringanafi. You should never be president anywhere. Anywhere. On any ballot. Why are you going to stand as president? Oh. Namasovera.
You know, that's what I agree. Others gave very vague reasons which don't make sense.
Just money.
Money, yeah.
$150,000 each. $150,000, and on top of that, they were told that you know what used to happen in the past. You do dissolution of parliament. The 3 months before election. But upon all that, even when parliament dissolved, they will still get paid up to the day of election. Those are the secret clauses which are being put there. And people selfishly were agreeing. So Abamanjo Vala parliament dissolved, they dissolved. They'll still continue getting
salaries.
Yes. These are the reasons why these guys do. Then also they were told, all of you guys, for example, from PF, right? If PF will expel you, we are coming to cut your constituents into two. So, you, for example, you can go on the way. You can go on the way, your constituents will be cut into two. We adopt you. Or if we don't adopt you, we'll give you money, you stand as independent but supporting President Yagaindi. This is what they've told them. So all of
okay, wait. Did you hear what he said? They have been told if they stand as independent, Hakainde, they support Hakainde. They told them that if Lubinda expels you, okay, I will still adopt you. Which is why even Cornelius Muta spoke, Chawinga spoke. How then do you now make Mundubile responsible for people's decisions. Okay? How? How? So clearly, these people are playing a dirty game, of which Makebi Zulu, my brother, wake up! Carry all the youths. Go and merge forces with Mundubile. Stop wasting time with these old people. Where are these old people going to stand? Who's going to vote for them? You don't see the youth shouting, Commander, Commander, Commander. You think a youth want to be always, I let them from the side, I want my minister. They also want to be partakers. HOBA supported Bill 7. Kangombe supported Bill 7 because of the clauses that were changed there. Where were you, Kambwili, to speak to him? Where were you, Lubinda, to speak to Kangombe? You were nowhere. Imagine Chavinga was able to convince Kangombe. You are failures. You are failures. Bunch of failures. You understand? You want to come and be arguing with somebody when even your audio, your people that support you are even saying they were promised. Was Mundubile there? He was not there. Does Mundubile work with Chavinga? No. You know the MPs that work with Chavinga. Who took them to Chavinga? Mausamp. Why then do you want to accuse Mundubile, who's just a mere member of parliament in Porokoso? Brian Mundubile, sir, leave these messy people. I beg you. Leave these messy people. Their politics are dirty. They will mess you up. Makebi Zulu, jump. Kabiya na mbenu kuya. Who will follow these people? When you leave Lubinda, you think he has people. He doesn't have people. Out of respect and hunger. That's why people are sticking around. Maybe you drop 20 pins someone, they'll eat. Otherwise, they don't want his leadership anywhere. After you held your press briefing, you fired people, Lubinda. Chavinga held his press briefing and reappointed the people. Who has power between you and Chavinga? But every day, it's Mundubile. Mundubile. But Mundubile, please, sir, for the sake of the Zambian people, HH is ready to retire Kufam if you are president. Let this people, Washeni. Now, but I want to have my MPs 52, including our UP and the ones who join her. HH is ready to retire. But if you want to stick around PF, Baka Miona Ureshi na Dienu, you can see for Balamba, they have court cases, you are clean. Like Chavinga who said, our part of our, PF is cool, calm, collected. You are cool, calm, collected. You are in the words of Chavinga. You don't have any mess. All this division that they are doing. This one will wake up, make statement. This one will wake up. And you know the problem is, they think they are in government. You are still in the old, it's gone. It's that glory. You messed up when ECO was alive. You didn't want to listen when we spoke about Kadarism. You decided you to leave ECL and started the campaigning. He went to HH. Even when GBM went to HH, exposed the fiance about ECL, messed up, campaigned for him in Northern Province. That is why even the daughter, she's confidently campaigning. You have failed as fathers to provide even fatherhood to that child. This is rubbish. How can this girl, Siwangire, be campaigning in your presence? I'm the leader, the president of Patriot. Which patriotic front? When you cannot even tempt Siwangire. You cannot even tempt Sandechand. Baya kuri Chavinga. Then you want to blame Mundubile every day. Useless leadership. You will never be on the ballot, both of you. Lubinda and you, the man that is talking. I know you want to be MP in Kawata. We have an MP in Kawata, Tembo. That guy that has been campaigning. Sir, I'll campaign for you. I've seen your pictures all over social media. You, as long as you are talking like that, you are wicked. Leave these people, Brian Mundubile. They'll mess you up. Give HH proper opposition, not if Jaku Butafi. The Butafi. What is that? Watching me from Malambo. As a youth, imagine having these two as leaders. Tukalaka kwa afye. Imagine you're in opposition, uleka komuno. What more our president? I never heard HH take anybody to police. How many people accused him of ABCD? When? Unless it was a serious thing. But small allegation. Aba. Tukaka kwa. Na fuwa leba landira ko. Waka tukakira kumwaba. Nimba mona. They are coming for revenge. Mulawe ja. Tamwaka imone. Never. Which Zambia? Let's go.
Meaning that, I've got adoption and I've got funding for campaign. That is what has happened today. No one can claim, because I enter fast. For example, Kangombe. What wrong was done to Kangombe? Because Kangombe, nationalist chairman, has not even done anything for
he has not done anything because you have useless leadership. Oh, I needed to be part of this conversation.
Before voting, all those time.
You want Kangombe to come to this confusion?
When MPs aggrieved of something or enter somewhere, he never used to attend those meetings. He would be on the radio trying to be soft. That one it was known. I don't know why.
Imagine at Kangombe is. Wait. Kangombe should come and do what? Insomnia wound. Do you see the suit Kangombe wears? Do you see the shoe? Do you see the way he speaks? He should come and be around messy people. You want to scatter his brain? No. We are upset with what he did. Voting for Bill 7. And you caused it. You, Lubinda. You. And you were sick immediately you came. Muno. Only those people who've been here as leaders from the time PF was formed can be the ones to be president because Bambibaishi, hold your fire. You left PF, went to UPND and scattered Eddie Galungu. You are very wicked. I remember very well, the videos are there. So, you can't come today. You can't come today and act as a saint that you want to be president. Hey! My PF people, run! Because remember that PF had put in muscles and HH was going to follow him. No, he wanted to see him. He couldn't see him. They don't forget such people. After what HH has done to you, Amikaka, for 6 months, we expected you to come and say, yeah, but you want to move. He sent to warn people. You have come to scatter. You did that in 2021. In 2026, we will not allow you anywhere. In fact, they have silenced your voice now. You can talk about B7. They have already signed. But now, forget it. You can't. Why are you going to convince? With the way you're fighting Mundubile now. Oh.
Sunday Chanda, Yezonika. But of course, I'm not judging him because he's a Mundubile person. I'm judging him on being strong. Oyo Chan, Oyo Chisopa.
Chisopa?
Yeah, Chisopa. Chisopa neze nabwana na mvelacheza na muntu before voting. He was very shocked that some of his friends were nowhere to be seen that day, Shawasakira. So, because if you can have some people who refused and did not get that 150, we watched to during my general election, we sanga bewe. Manja, wana bewa muri 150. How those definitely you know that they can't even stand for because immediately you adopt them. They will disappoint you Pochita filing in my nomination. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. How I wish the 10 aspiring
Wait, hold on.
come together.
This is the part I'm getting to. Have you heard? Honorable Kawana Mwangala, by your name we know. You are very tribal. That only Lubinda can win your election. Which election? You think Zambians are going to vote for Odd Cargo? When I started talking that PF will go, you thought I was talking. Where is PF today? Okay? So we are now telling you that Zambians don't want the old faces because of the characteristics which you portrayed. That's why Zambians are even a bit empathetic to Kalaba, because he left PF whilst PF was still in power. You understand? Because if he had been with PF until 2021, nobody would have even paid attention to him. But people pay attention to him because he left PF way before PF lost power. But for these who are part of PF, because the PF that this man left was PF, Patriotic Front, Basada. But the PF came up when you, Lubinda, you were minister of Debe and Debe, and you were just chasing around people, talking to people anyhow. But Kambwili, we have videos of you telling people, hey, track it, what. We've never seen that in UPND, even though my UPND minister is very tumpa. At least, because the boss in HH. But in UPND, PF, it was Chipante Pante. The PF. In Saturday, would have never done that. So, to trust you is very risky. That's why the Zambian people are even leaning on to Bena Binwell, Kasonde Mwenda. Instead, you should just be in the back benches. All you are doing is to divide the votes, and HH will win. That's all you are doing. I don't know if that's your plea bargain to bring all this confusion so that the opposition should be scattered. We don't know. Because even someone in the village will tell you, Tini Berida. So if Lubinda, you've been a leader since 2022, as a leader, or 2021 as leader of opposition, you've held on to the party, you've held the party. Some of these people, the reason why they've been holding on to the party is because Edgar Lungu was very good as a person. And they've been holding on to the fact that he was kind, he was good. You messed him up. You people that surrounded Edgar Lungu, you messed him up. You never told him about Kadarism. You never told him about the cries of the people. We know why I love Mama Esther. She cried when there was gassing. You never did. You were quiet. You know why I'm sympathetic even to Mao Sampa? Why I will not be harsh on him? Because he spoke against the Chinese harsh harassments to the Zambian people during COVID-19. That's why I stand by him. You understand? Because he's shown at least some Ubuntu. He's been helping people. Not to just come from somewhere in Chimbwagaira. And you want to be president. President of which country? Which country? Please. You can't mess around with our heads like this. Stay, some things, stay in your corner. You can be government minister, local government minister or something. Copper Belt minister. You want to be president. Why not help so that you should be part of the cake and eat the cake? You want to be there because change. In any kind. That's why even Mundubile, we've been saying, if you be president, no revenging to haka in the Ichilem. Umenala ikale kufamu. Tukana mkusenda kwenye ngombe. For Christmas. We want Zambia to have a former president. Eku tukana senda kwenye ngombe. Atumbila ko, Lugala imba osana. Hale, na independence atumbila ko tunyimbo. Kaila itemo kuimba. We'll take him around the country to be going places as a former president of Zambia. But at this rate, you are joking. We can't have a country, another 5 years, no former president. No, it's an error. So HH must retire, but not with Kambwili and Lubinda. No. So you that is coming here to comment with your name from from Zambezi region. After what Zambians have gone through, you think they've not learned their lesson? I beg. Listen. It's a big event.
It was going to be very easy.
You know the challenge that we have? People are looking at faces. We are putting faces to, you know, it's like discipline. Discipline, when you start putting my faces in a chair and you start saying, you know, abantu bashalala bankala maningi muchipani munga wacha discipline kambani nabo kumbali then you know abantu bakibombwa suspense. It means that the organization can survive.
Yes.
You have to follow systems and processes without putting faces and names. Now, the challenge we have in our party and why these people can't agree, the 10 people, including the supporters themselves, we don't look at what do we need in terms of a strategy. Okay? Because if you just look at strategy will tell you, do we need a woman or do we need a man? Strategy will tell you, do we need a northerner or do we need a southerner? You see, do we need a Catholic or do we need UCVD? That's what I mean. Strategy, you don't put people. Then after you the points that you need, you now ask, who is the person who's ticking all these boxes? Then that person becomes your candidate. Now, in this election that we are going in, for example, you know that we may not pick a special purpose vehicle until May.
That one, I'm not very sure how.
We may not. We may not pick a special purpose vehicle until May, until after Parliament has dissolved, until even the day of filing in for nomination. The reason I'm explaining that is, see what happened with NCP. We picked NCP, we grew NCP, and the Zambians accepted it. You get my point, eh?
Hold up. This same Lubinda with Nakachinda, they never treated the NCP guy well. Money will come for campaign, but even if it's you, will you give people such your party? You are holding on to the party, you are the owner of the party, and then them, they are going, we have NCP, our campaign money comes, but then pola. This and this comes, they are going to South Africa, Kurimudoro, collect money, send them here. And the guy is in poverty, he was driving a Makex. Even if it's you that is talking, you are the owner of NCP would have done even worse. I told you people in a private WhatsApp group, call. I said, this guy was NCP. How much you trust him? He's loyal to Alungu. The guy was looking poor. You are very selfish. You don't even know how to keep people. Somebody has a special purpose vehicle, NCP. Buy him chicken. Give him a nice 4x4 car. Give him salary, 20 pin a month. The guy doesn't even have fuel. Fuel. And then now, Chabinga just said, Mwaiche, Kuno, to one knife. Send how much 500 pin. Even if it's you collect. Don't be hypocrites. Don't be hypocrites. When you know that even Peter Chanda, you caused that. Edgar Lungu worked well with that guy. He was funding him, fiancé. After I see of Alpha, you caused it because of your failed leadership. NCP has even been known now, but because you are also working to sabotage the hard work of ECL, jealousy, the legacy of ECL, that is why you have scattered everything of ECL. What is there to show that this is ECL's legacy? Don't say Alliance, Lubinda, you've scattered, you've come, brought your noise. Every day you argue with people. Palace Sean Tembo doesn't even come to meetings. Palace KBF even left. You cannot be a person that is causing confusion. Kutose Alliance is you. KPF, it's you. And I'm the president, I'm acting, they made me president. Out of respect, you're made president. That doesn't mean you should bully people into your presidency. Okay, you can be a president, but one that is humble. We have people who are presidents of political parties. We don't even know they are presidents of political parties. They are humble. We have people who are SGs of political parties. They are humble. But you want to show people that you have arrived, you are there. That is why God can never allow you. You are too wicked to be a president. Which is Zambia? President of which Zambia? Tell me which Zambian will give you presidents. When your own people are busy gossiping about them like this. Mwafina no kuleta aba ichemena makibizuru. Wonse bali wonse na nani aba. Mwadifina kubaleta pamo. Kangombe. Wonse bali aba lefote akalushi MP mwabaleta pamo. Iwe isapa tubombe they are Mundubile's people. Since when did Mundubile appoint those people as MPs? When they elected? You understand? So we cannot allow people. No, I'm not supporting corruption. What I'm saying is if somebody is looking after your party, give him at least something to survive. It's a job going to Register of Societies. He needs fuel. And then you're using his party to fund campaigns. No. So he decided to leave because it's your fault. And even Napaso, the strongest candidate in Chawama, who was supposed to be adopted even on Tonsi Alliance, is Mutete. But already, Lubinda did his own thing. Collected someone who doesn't even live in, that guy doesn't even live in Chawama. And put him on Tonsi Alliance. Okay, you've done, the deed is done. But this election will teach you a lesson that you are divided and you are scattered. You don't even know what you are doing. Because you could have collected that Muhammad Mutete, put him on Tonsi Alliance. Now Muhammad Mutete is posing with NCP, Edgar Lungu. Two people are posing with Edgar Lungu's face. I can't join UPND. My job is to stand in neutral. I don't have time to join political parties. It's stress. All these people that don't listen, big-headed people. I'm not joining any UPND. For what? I don't like their stress. You understand? So now, let me go. Somebody send me a message. Bella is calling me, my daughter in Uganda. I'll call you back. The one I adopted. Abantu abakaso. Ubutani. Bakaboki. Wait.
Now, they want to pick them in Chawama. We ran with them up to...
He's now talking about FDD. At FDD will betray them. These people.
Themselves not being bought. But from Lubinda can say, no, I think my party is now popular. I'm contesting myself. We have to find a new one. You are understanding my argument?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. We may not identify an SPV all the way up to May. Now, in May, it won't be easy to get a big party to the SPV. You go to SP, Fred member will refuse. Say, this is my party.
Have you heard? The same Fred member is that found with. You see how people they lie. He's talking about Fumubanda. They are found with him. Okay? They're talking about a Fred member. They are found with him. See how you are talking about these people. What more Mundubile? Who's their party? They gossip about everybody. They are users. Vote for them at your own risk. We've already given you a candidate, Tamunefai. Why? Because you want to come and revenge.
So, meaning that we may end up finding a small party to run with. Okay? Now, as you find a small party to run with, the name of that party cannot make you win. It means what you need is the candidate himself who is known in all corners of Zambia to make you win. You understand?
Where it's going now?
You need a candidate who belongs the whole Zambia, and you go back to all those candidates who are contesting. My personal opinion is that a candidate who's known the whole Zambia, it is either Honorable Lubinda or Honorable Chishimba Kambwili.
So you see where it's going? That's why they're fighting Mundubile. You heard what he said? The people who, they know the faces. Which order are you talking about? You don't even know what we're talking about. You've come here to join us what we're talking about, something different. You understand? What are they saying? The people, the faces that they know people is two faces. Kambwili and who? Lubinda. So, them fighting Mundubile, they're trying to chase him out of the party. They're trying to dent his name. Mulamfie, so that they should remain and say, you see, now Kwatama cases kukot. They're the ones who started it. So, Brian Mundubile, go to the police. Go to your lawyer. Go and charge Chishimba Kambwili for liable defamation of character. Let him come and answer in court where he saw you having a criminal offense. You are a thief. He's called you a thief, denting a good image. You come from prison to call your friend a thief. When he stood by you when you were in jail. You are very ungrateful, sir. Very ungrateful. Very, very ungrateful. And now, nobody called me to talk. I called myself to talk. So don't go and comfort yourselves. Nobody has called me to say anything. I had this audio. I've kept it for a long time. Enough is enough. You think politics of 2026 is for you to come and do what you did in 2021 to dent Lungu's image? Because of you, Lungu lost. And the Zambians are suffering. Because now, you now want to add even more fire. We won't allow you. We will not. I've kept this audio. It's on my phone.
To be honest, those are the most known guys.
If you allow you,
supermarket, so Chishimba Kambwili, like a motor, Kavanti, Nimbwili, concept, whether the Kuan or Zero and they will know him. If in Lubinda, he will be known. So, based on what you are saying, to say, can these guys sit down and agree? They can only agree when they start putting their own interests. And they say, okay, Kwanda fishing kaine, Kukaromo Swan Zira. Kamba Vazona Kuvubu, the Vangon Wanganizio. Now, most of them believe that they can use the Tonsi Alliance or the party to sell them to be known. No, it won't work. Unless if the party PF was in our hands, I can assure you, I can say no, no sample win. Mundubile win because of the strength of the party. But if you don't have PF as a party, I can assure you, only two people. Lubinda or Chishimba Kambwili.
Manfa, only two people.
But
so it is us, the supporters, who need to start pumping sense in these people.
Imagine.
And telling them
pumping sense.
If we don't have a party back in our hands, you are not the strongest candidate.
So now, you know, the way you have one opinion, you talk to member B will give you this opinion. Member C will give you this other opinion.
Yes.
So that's why the best would have been a vote.
Yeah.
A vote would have been very best, so that when we pick him, person B, all the supporters of C
will support.
Yeah.
That is
supporters of D will say Indiana winner. Because me, if I analyze, I wouldn't just say the people are very much well known. Those only two. Let's not forget that others also in the structures and others, people were told to say people were standing A, B, C, D. But how come this one is a senior person given Lubinda? Why is he not standing at boss is immediately? So you have others who were already
on the ground
mode to say, okay, he said na Mundubile.
So when I'm talking about being known, just to correct, when I'm talking
I've gotten your.
I'm not even looking at the structures. It's pointless
the people.
It's pointless to win the convention and lose the general election.
Exactly, that's what I
mean, when I evaluate candidates, I evaluate them on the basis of a general election. I look at them from general election point. I never evaluate a candidate based on PF structure for two reasons. One, those PF structures, as we talk right now, we all know that our structures can be bought by anyone. Number two, we also know that we know which positions are delegates. If you are district chairman is not for me, I can even maneuver Mingarato here and promote you to the province, give you a position where you are not even a delegate. You see? So, I can't even say, no, we go to a vote to give us the best result. Even
what we can just say here is that the Mingarato of UPND, wherever HH is celebrating because he has managed to confuse.
Of course.
No, yes.
Yes, but as a result,
he's a politician.
Anyone who is going to have very good chance to beat him because we are failing. We are failing to make proper decisions.
Yeah.
No, a person who can stand a good chance, I can assure you, is a person who ordinary Zambians can love. That is the only person who stands a good chance, whereby ordinary Zambians like the person. But it will depend on the structures, that the person the structures love will win a selection is a lie. Because it will be split. After the convention will be split. So the one who stands a chance is the one who just generally Zambians love. That's the only person who stands a small.
Wait. Zambians, you didn't tell me you love Lubinda. Hey. Generally love. Zambians, you love Lubinda. When they put him there, he's the one that you vote for. Oh, I'm learning.
So these things, like you have said, is going to be very, very difficult because one, UPND will not suffer the issue of independent candidates like we suffered because they've changed the law. They are saying that for someone to be independent, you must say 2 months before nomination. You should resign from the party. So they will not have split the issues of independence. Number two, they are veterans like when Jack Mwimbu and Cornelius Mitwa, they will not lose the seats. They will just cut the seats for them and put a new person in the other one. In the area. The only hope that we have is the fact that for the president, the presidency votes are coming from individuals. That is the only hope. So, even if, for example, in Mumbai there, you've got, let's say, 60,000 voters in Mumbai. If 35,000 don't want Akaindi, whether he cuts Mumbai into 2, into 4, into 5, those 35,000 will still not vote for him. So that is why we need to concentrate in our campaign. In our campaign now, the issue of MPs is almost useless. In our campaign now, it is the president.
You understand why he's saying that?
Because in terms of members of parliament,
because Lubinda is from Zambezi region, that's what he's trying to say.
Most of them in the area. We'll fight to Guma areas, Queen and Gugu, but we just have to make sure that in places where we are weak, like in Southern Province, our candidates should get about 30% of the votes.
Have you heard?
In Western 30%, in Northwestern 30%, then the candidate will win. But with time, maybe they will agree. Maybe they will agree to...
Meaning they've made up their minds.
So the other challenge I'm personally having with the candidates from the north, because me and Bemba.
Have you heard? Candidates from the north.
I'm having challenges with my own relatives. Is because removing Lubinda from there, whether by way of voting or what, the truth is that people will say that he has just been removed out of tribalism.
Imagine.
Yeah, and once you give that picture, it means that
imagine
the Tongas, the Lozis, and Northwesterners, even those who were feeling some sympathy for PF, they'll just say they're very stupid. Yeah, so we also have to be mindful about such things.
No.
It's a big problem, believe me, to show as if he has been removed out of tribalism. Big loss for us. It will be a very big loss. So for me, what can
you see how they have been lying to themselves, ka?
Because
that you have to choose somebody from Zambezi because Lubinda is lost.
We leave him there and find him a Bemba guy to be his running mate. and then we support him. And
a Bemba guy to be his running mate. Why not Mundubile? You see?
If I was a political
Which
advisor,
Bemba guy? Chishimba Kambwili.
PF, that's what I'd advise PF.
Oh, okay, no, you're MCC.
Otherwise, it's a version, it's a because you see, in terms of experience, no one can match his experience. You see, in terms of articulating issues, no one can match him.
And no one can match Lubinda when articulating. This bitter man.
Nobody can match him. Okay? In terms of experience of leading the party, you can say nobody can match him right now because he's been president of the party or acting for 4 years plus. You see? Now, all those things, you put them together in terms of over to Shira, and over to Shira, we win. So that means, now you put all those things together, then they ask you, but why don't you want him to continue? Is the party strong today? You say yes. They say, okay, fine. If it is not broken, don't fix it. So what are you trying to fix? At the end of the day...
So you see what they're trying to say? At Balungu, Bashireba Lubinda as the president of the party. So acting. So Bashire will go with him. Now the question is, if Balungu knew that, for example, they knew that he wanted Balubinda to be the president, why didn't Edgar Chagwa Lungu appoint Balubinda in 2022 and say, oh yeah, start going as the president of the party? Why? Why hasn't Balubinda called for a convention? He knows he's going to lose. He knows that the strong candidate here is Brian Mundubile. So the best is for him to scatter and to wait till the end because he wants to frustrate Mundubile, frustrate Makebi Zulu. So Makebi Zulu Isange maybe I'll NCP, but Mundubile also frustrate him out of the party or do whatever he wants to say. Since Shabinga said if you didn't vote for Bill 7, you can't stand as an MP. Okay? Then him, baka ikolonganya beka utukote. Yes, utukote. Utukote, tuka ikolonganya tweka. Ati send to forming Eba president. Which is Zambia. Will Zambians vote for utukote? No, you should be retiring. Certainly, we are not going to support you. So this is where it's leading to. That's why I'm saying why Chimba Kambwili is attacking Mundubile, because him attacking Mundubile is like, oh, we know that he has this. He'll be arrested. He's going to jail. So that he should have issues. And then they'll be now telling there's a lot I can share with you people. A lot. Let me finish this.
Everything just looks like it. Like it's just pride.
That is pride. Mundubile is showing pride. I was
talking to Kamba. I told Kamba, I said, the MCC, before our president even applied, I said, if you are very sure that the president cannot win the convention, and we don't want him to be embarrassed, or we don't want him to lose, because I told him that this is the only person we can't afford to embarrass. We can't afford to embarrass him. We can't afford him to lose because even whoever wins, he will need his support in the campaign. I told him, I said, if you are very sure that our boss is a winner, please organize one to Akuru to go and beg him not to apply. The moment you allow him to apply, it means we must not support him.
Yes.
Have you heard?
Otherwise,
after he stood now at T, because he applied, we should support him.
To keep quiet on the candidate that we choose. Because they tell you, oh, I don't have impact, I don't have influence, and we are going to lose it. So I even begged him. I said, please, if you are very sure, you can call Kamba and tell you. I told him, if you are very sure that our boss is going to win, or you don't want him, organize people to go and beg him not to apply. Once he applies, your chairman, it's difficult. Because in the complication in Kamba, people now will ask, the ordinary people ask, why am I so sad? And the only answer they will have is tripe.
Imagine.
Then to my audience, they'll start flying. I am my interviews having Davis Muira, they'll start flying. You see? And you can't win like that. Because now you're going to pure tribal one. And the Tongas, if there is anything they are scared of, is the Bemba coming to take over. They will say, nice it is actually. So the country will be polarized.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why, personally, I feel, at the moment Africa, and we will support the government. No time to lead them.
That time you end.
5 months.
Yeah, end the time.
So if there are people who are reasonable, that the BM is not bought, is not a UPND project, the best he can do is going to some Karapans taking a vice president position, and the life goes on.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And you should go and take vice president position. So that you should go and insult him. After eating 200,000.
I will try to meet you when I'm in Lusaka. I went.
After eating 200,000, that's one of the people. You can see even Siwangile today campaigning seriously for UPND. Today. Blame yourselves for your failed leadership. This is what is going on. When we say, let's...
PF is poisons. Lungu, PF is poisons. Lungu, Ikaborara. You know what? Mundubile Ikaborara. Our Tata for Biara from Kambwili to 300. Kambwili. I think one thing got disappointed. Disappointed. Who are the 50 people? Amatafwadi. Naimba Mapranga. Woman to Valida Vino, a very short Valida. Lubinda cannot be president. Nobody will know the power of a machine. Who can Aquataman? Me, I'm another team, but too much to destroy. I want to go on a PF Makabala. I'm a Kabala and Janja. Now I want a PF. Ukupata vipoman and 2 woman who prison. Nakambuya by the poison. Now I am for Kajiri for Kabala. You know, Pochavi, people feel over. But you Shamanaka, you have a family freedom. Makambuya, my first. Pashman, Muleka Fezi, Manquatava, nobody, some media, Mangalande. She's working very comfortably. You are just better off just saying, today I've resigned politics. This is my advice. They can't hear my politics. People are confident that Kambwili is a junior cobbler will be the next president. Nobody knows Mwabukira. Ni mwabe ni mwashire panga itika chagwalungu. Ukuyafika kumulungushi mwachinja amala jawe ndemira. Shiba tata mwadiba decisive na ngusabe vindu kwa tina mupena. Aini Kambwili. Lero mwala tukoeka chishika chika nika titi na ndani. Mailo mkatuka imwe kam Kambwili mwabashana. Ila demo alanda pali chechi. Dada demo alanda pali. Lero mwalanda pali Mundubile. Tata tuwebe ntupen direction. We don't need leaders who are not decided. Leaders like you. No mwika chenye na ngwena enope. Uwa chusha bantu mkabwata tapali wasenda pola ndi wachipani. Mwana UPND ya wani. Dona meka rabwe. None of the officials which were taken no to I share seven over the Songrama, Marco Tamayand. Imwe no in Lubinda, when 12 got over Mwafanyaba, whom have you empowered? Golf club with a Kuruansha. Makurapa Manda and Weka from W1 to W Shan. Paru and Congo about one Kuramanda golf club. We reach indicate.
So a lot is going on. And so many articles. Okay. Excuse me, Ramsey. I'm sharing an audio of yesterday. I just shared another audio of Bill 7 after Yapita. So piece off my page. Okay? I'll block you. Don't have time. Hala, chwerish.
Bazambia mwabombashana. Na Isa. Na Isa muta respond. Pali wa Kambwili. Wa GBM. Wa given Lubinda. To make a friendship with enemy wabo who is given Lubinda. Today they are friends. Wherever in the morning I was saying they are using Kambwili. So you know what Kambwili has done? He has put his brother in problems. Brother Mundubile. Let me tell you one thing about PF. Don't be saying, no, no, no. Listen to me. By the law, if there is any allegations against an individual, the police must be summoned that person for questions so that he can clear his name.
on air because we are dealing with a national things here, a national assets, a national coffers. So what Kambwili he has done today, what Kambwili has done today, he needs to provide evidence to the Republican government of Zambia, and Mundubile should come and respond. Mundubile should come and respond to these allegations without fail, by the law. It's not by Yaka in HM. It's not by Yaka in HM or by UPND government. No,
by the law.
By the law. Mundubile should respond. Brand Mundubile should respond to the allegations from Chishimba Kambwili, and Chishimba Kambwili should report Brand Mundubile. That's the way it is. And we have to speak the facts here. If Gogola, Filabola, they are trying to pin his friend who is Brand Mundubile. And Brand Mundubile is innocent. I'm here. If Brand Mundubile is innocent, let him go and report Chishimba Kambwili to the police.
Yeah.
He should report it because Brand is a lawyer.
Yeah.
He understands by the law. By the law in the Zambian constitution. By the law in the Zambian constitution, if you accuse me as in Kalamu, I've killed someone or I've stolen someone's car, you know the proof. You must report me, or if that person is accusing me, I should report that person to clear my name. If I have been killed, if Brand Mundubile has stolen the money which belongs to the government, which is it's a national asset, it's a public asset, and the money should belongs to the roads. If Brand Mundubile let him go and clear his name.
Absolutely.
Government kalungu $6 million kaifunisha kuisa kafumeka kuchawamo okumatipa Bakambwili destroyed the state Mwale ukwebali kwa tama mfama worth $4 million, and the state Mwale today doesn't have anything. It has been seized by the government. That's the case of Munia Zulu, same. Over the Minister of Transport and the Minister of Finance. So let Brand Mundubile now
go to the police.
That's the challenge.
Yeah.
This one we can't stand with Brand Mundubile. Yes, we are supporting Brand Mundubile, but for this one, we can't stand with him. It's now between him and Chishimba Kambwili. Either he like it or not, Brand Mundubile will be summoned by the police.
Yeah.
Like the way given Lubinda, they sued this guy who was the advisor Kuliba Lungu. They advised him, they had sued him. They reported him to the police and he was arrested. Even this one now, Chishimba Kambwili he has created an investigation room to investigate Brand Mundubile. Because the Europeans also have been looking where they can pin this Brand Mundubile. And there is a road already, which has been created by
Chishimba Kambwili.
Let Brand Mundubile report Chishimba Kambwili before he has been summoned. That's how Chishimba Kambwili is. Can destroy your life in seconds. Chishimba Kambwili destroyed the PF in 1 month. Destroyed the PF Chishimba Kambwili. That's why he was beaten by Boma and Usambo. Akwebani mwebele Boma and Usambo. Amdala mwakano kenta katekanya. Kuti mwaoche charo. Abatoba piba Chishimba Kambwili. Pa parliamenti. Ba Chishimba Kambwili tabatekanya. So they have been trying, where can we pin this guy? Who knows the information about this guy? Okay? Who knows the information about Brand Mundubile? It's Chishimba Kambwili. So, I've given Lubinda, he brought Chishimba Kambwili near to use him and dump him. Bamdala wakwatafe chirufu mochaku babomfyafe, kuba bomfyafe bamdala okuwa dumpinga. Achinwa chabo, bachibomfyafe no kuchidumpinga chiwa chaba Chishimba Kambwili. Let him now dance. Mundubile. When I was saying Kabiani convention, people they called me names. When I was calling about Chishimba Kambwili, I was calling about given Lubinda's Mingalato, people they called me names. You called me names by all means. You have been calling me names. Even in the morning, some of these useless supporters who doesn't think before they speak, they were calling me names. They are telling me to produce a voters card for 2001 and 2005. Eh? Now, even given Lubinda today, he's collecting the money from Aka in the Ichilema. He's collecting the money from Mutolo. But when we speak out, people, they call us names. But we are scandalizing leaders. When the leaders are scandalizing themselves, let Mundubile report himself to the police.
Yes.
Because these allegations are bigger than us.
Yeah.
And if Mundubile is innocent, let him be innocent. Let him clear his name. We can't clear his name because we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
Absolutely.
Kambwili said he has the receipts. He has the invoice.
Yeah.
Kambwili. So, Mundubile, you are a lawyer. Stand on yourself now. This is the time now you should fight the battle.
Absolutely.
So let me tell you one thing. A person who has grudges with you, a person who is jealous with you,
so you better put him in his place.
The person who is angry with you, he can release all the secrets against you.
Yeah.
The secret which is knows against you. But initially, I'm not sure if Kambwili have proof. Because Kambwili accused Edgar Lungu to be the owner of 51 houses.
Yeah.
But Kambwili accused Edgar Lungu to have the $6 million in less than 2 years. When Edgar HH was in power, he tried to investigate Lungu. He never found
He found nothing. This year was smart.
He never found anything in the Chishimba.
Yeah.
Given Lubinda, Mao Sampa, GBM,
Baba
are
HH.
working together.
Yes.
To finish the Munsenga PPM.
Yes.
That's why I've been talking here. And the allegations, me personally, as Dr. Nkalamu, personally as a politician, I can't stand and defend Brian Mundubile. This is the time now Brian Mundubile should use his profession as a lawyer.
Yeah.
This is the time Brian Mundubile should use his profession as a lawyer to defend himself, not me, not by you who is listening.
Not even me.
But this is the issue now between Brian Mundubile
and Kambwili
and the Republican of Zambia.
Yeah.
Simple, not that by Aka engagement, no. By the law.
He has nothing to do with
You
it.
have to respect the law.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Sue the man.
Let Kambwili produce the invoices.
Yes.
Me, I'm interested. I want Kambwili to produce the invoices. The invoice.
The mouth took you to jail. You are using the same mouth again.
Brian Mundubile tapuisha omusevo. Brian Mundubile bali mufolesha ndalama shonse. But omusevo tapuisha. But impi alipoka. Let Brian Mundubile come out and sue Kambwili.
Thank you.
If Kambwili is lying, and let Kambwili produce evidence to the Zambia police and the anti-corruption and the drug enforcement to investigate this matter.
Yep.
In a wasn't game you I tell politics. If you are going to stand and start supporting my brand Mundubile, already it has been exposed.
Yeah.
By UPN Daven, by Chingiraven,
Yeah.
Sylvia Masevo, I live in Macontinari 78. I am it. Umuntu umuti amiti 2,500 metric tons. Umuntu umuti.
Do you have proof that given Lubinda is getting money from the president HH? It was said by JJ Banda. It's there on social media. We're just repeating what is being said in audios, okay? So don't come here to say I'm the one who's saying this when we are listening to the audios. All right?
So don't take this issue
lightly, yeah. Okay, thank you so much. This is Daniela is trying to cry to come for me here because I've been here for a long time. This is what I wanted to tell you. Just hold on, let me close the door. I should have been playing another audio, but time. I've got so many audios, but the whole idea is just to let you people know that Honorable Brian Mundubile, you need to take yourself to the police station, instruct your lawyers to sue this man, okay? Ian says, do you think you have an impact? Of course I have an impact on Z Politics. Do a video, do a post. You'll be in jail tomorrow. I have an impact. That is why HH acts on everything I talk about. Okay? What are you doing on my page? Piss off. You send Bembas, Chandamtari. You are the reason why we're in this mess. Get out. Betrayers. Sick. Imwewe na Mabemba, you're the ones who are betraying. Who's betraying people? Tewa Chishimba Kambwili isn't he a Bemba? Useless.
Take this issue as politics. There is nothing politics here. There is nothing politics here. I'm always against corruption. I'm always against the thieves.
Yeah.
If Brian Mundubile is a thief, let him be investigated by the government of Zambia.
Yeah.
Chapwa. Because by the law, if those allegations jumped against you, you need to stand and defend yourself. That's how the way it operates.
Yeah.
By the law, not by UPND,
No.
not by Aka Index.
No.
There is nothing political persecution here. Let Chishimba Kambwili produce receipts.
Yeah.
But
Muli drama, Eric.
he's angry. Maybe he has the proof. He has the evidence. Which is they have been reporting. They have been reporting
Yeah.
Let Chishimba Kambwili produce the evidence, and the nation is interested, including me myself.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And those who are in Zambia, they should stand. They should stand and listen. Let Mundubile go and report Kambwili to the police if he's innocent.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
So I dash that one in the chamber. Kambwili
Thank you very much, Pat. Thank you so much, everybody. So that's the story. The whole idea is Dr. Chishimba Kambwili and Lubinda and his co, they are trying to dent the image of Brian Mundubile so that Brian Mundubile should not be adopted by the Patriotic Front. But as we already know that Chawinga is responsible of the Patriotic Front, the party is in the hands of Chawinga, and Chawinga is in an alliance with UPND. We've seen a lot of evidence with regards even to Bill 7, where all the members of PF that were in Parliament on the 15th of December broke the hearts of Zambian people. Thanks to Chile One, that our hearts have been, made a little bit joyful. He made us smile with his recent engagement to his new wife, with the Chilanga Mulilo. Otherwise, on the 15th of December, many of us were heartbroken. Some went into depression, adding on to the football as well of Morocco, Zambia being beaten by Morocco. And then we hear all these things that are happening. We're just about to enter into 2026, which is as of after tomorrow. And then we have Dr. Chishimba Kambwili talking about how he has evidence that Brian Mundubile will be arrested. So since he has the evidence, we are calling on you, Dr. Chishimba Kambwili, to go to the police station and report Brian Mundubile with your receipts so that he should be questioned and investigated. And Brian Mundubile, equally, you must instruct your lawyers. We're not going to sugarcoat about this thing. We can't take it as politics. We are not going to ignore, because many people have taken you for a ride and you cannot shut up anymore. You need to speak up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself so that the Zambian people will rally behind you when you are found innocent of all those allegations. It's important as a leader who is got so many people that are following him behind to be able to stand up for himself in this matter. Do not allow Chishimba Kambwili to dent your image like what he did to Edgar Lungu. When he was talking, Edgar Lungu and everyone left him to say, oh, carry on, let him go. He's not important. It's not a factor. In 2 months, he destroyed ECL, blue-black. So if you allow him, he's going to destroy you. He has started and he never stops. Equally to you, Zambian people, make sure, no matter what, we should block Lubinda's candidature and Kambwili. These are toxic leaders. They should never be anywhere near the ballot. Okay? Hakainde Hichilema is not my favorite. Okay? I don't like him. His leadership is very poor. But we have no choice but to go even for anybody. That's how bad it is. So, since these people are playing around, let's start by taking them to the police station. Okay? Take them to the police station. Just like, what's his name again? Lubinda was able to take this other guy, Zumani Zimba to the police. You too, Mundubile, it's your turn now. By tomorrow, we should see that you have instructed your lawyers. If you don't, you're on your own. If you don't, Zambians will believe that is true. Today, even the professional lawyer, State Counsel, Mwila also said the same thing. He said you must report this man to the police station. Do not take it lightly. He has started and he will not stop. So if you take it that is politics, he will destroy your image even before your political career starts. Do not allow this guy to take over the glory that God has already given you. You have to help yourself to push to 2026. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. We are going to have another live stream. I've got so many audios. But meanwhile, I wanted you guys to listen to their plans and how they plan in the PF. They've been planning PF. The PF died with Sata. The PF. What they've been planning. And Chawinga has the PF UPND part. We'll talk more on my next live stream. I believe maybe later today. What's the time? Maybe if I have some rest, let me go and have a drink or so, eat something. I need energy. It's not easy talking to you people. Maybe I'll come back again. If not, au revoir. See you tomorrow. I need to make some conference calls as well. It's a girl, little more times. See you.